Were there any internships in particular that you found probably the most important, or you got the best kind of experience from? Does any internship stand out?
Yeah, the one I'm about to tell you surprises everybody, but I took an internship. I was a video production intern for the Girl Scouts of America, the corporate office. And it was, going, I was like, I don't know what this internship is, but I met the woman who ran it. And essentially, it was with the research department. There was a Black woman who was a lead researcher. And she basically explained that they were doing a very special new research project that they wanted to study young girls, young Girl Scouts in certain areas of the Midwest, and actually show the corporate side of Girl Scouts what it was actually like to be a real girl at that time, because they felt like the program wasn't actually providing them with the skills and the things that they needed for life. And so I was like, well, where's the video production coming from? And she was like, well, one thing that we wanted to do and try was basically capture a document with the research team that aligns with a bunch of questions and things we want to get to know about their lives, and complement that by sending them flip cameras and allowing them to document their lives on a day-to-day basis and interview themselves and just kind of shoot almost their own mini documentary on their lives and send us back footage. And then my job was to teach the girls how to use the cameras, get the footage back, compile it, and then I would edit. I ended up editing a 30-40 minute documentary that coincided with their research that they were pulling and the data. And it was so fulfilling. Obviously it was paid, so there's that, right? But then at the same time, the reason why it stands out and was my favorite internship is because it was the first one that felt like I had a job in a true way. Like I had real responsibilities. I wasn't there just shadowing or just doing busy work. It was like, here's your role in this larger part. And it really did feel like I was giving back. I mean, I got to go to Detroit at the time because, all of the interns got to actually fly to some of the cities, and I ended up going to Detroit. The other interns got to go to St. Louis, and, so even to be able to get an all expenses paid trip as an intern to a different city I'd never been to, and get to meet some of these girls I had been communicating with via video conferences and phones. And yeah, I really just felt like it was a special project that I was more than just an intern for. And I walked away with so much that I learned from that, and so much that I took away just from an emotional standpoint that I still carry with me, because it was, the documentary side of things are just so interesting. And it was something different that, again, you would never expect as a film student to be like, oh, I'm going to go edit a doc for a research team for Girl Scouts. What? But again, you just apply to jobs. I was like, video production intern, Girl Scouts, who cares? Here's my resume. And then that's what the job was. So that's what I meant about just being open-minded about the opportunities you're seeking out, because you really don't know what they're going to give you or what they're about until you get in the door.